Congratulations.
Congratulations. So Lynn, tell us why you decided.
Be a Lynn, look.
She's in. She's in, guys.
Lynn, tell us what made you decide to drink the Kool-Aid.
Really?
Yes. What made you decide?
In a nutshell,
Yes.
I've wanted to for a long time, done with procrastinating in some respects. I'm just ready, it's time. It's time, it's now.
Feels
or never.
good, right?
Yeah, it feels good. It feels
Sick and
good.
tired of being sick and tired.
You know, yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, so,
Congratulations.
ready. Thank you.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
High five.
Let's do it. You know what happens? I
You
want to
leaving? That's
say.
it, Lynn? You done?
No,
Yeah.
no, no.
I'm
You wanna
playing
hang out
with
this
you. No, I'm
t-shirt?
playing with y'all. Playing with you.
This is what happens. There's a thing. There's a quick mindset training to this whole thing. What she decided to do. Before you make a decision to do something, before you decide to do something, all you're thinking about is the decision. Right? That's all you're thinking about. Okay, all the scenarios you play in your mind. What if I do this? What if I do this? What if I gotta do here? So the whole time you're in this like area, this little limbo where you're thinking about the decision. Should I do it? Should I not do it? The second you make a decision, it's over. All you focus now on
It's a decision.
is the result of
Yeah.
what the
What's my
result.
next step?
Yeah.
Next
What's
step.
my next step?
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's what you get hungry for.
Mm-hmm.
Once you decide to do something, you're just thinking about the result. Right? So the minute, it could be simple like clothes. The minute you decide to buy them sneakers, I can't wait to put them on now. I can't wait.
I'm gonna
All
put these.
5 heads.
I'm gonna put these on. I get a hat. I can't wait.
Yeah, he just came yesterday.
Right. That was yesterday. You can't wait. The decision is over. We spend so much time trying to decide like what to do. But once you in, now you just think about results. Okay, what I gotta do to execute. Right? How many people I gotta get on the phone with? How many properties I gotta go look at now? It's over now. You're not even thinking about it. Now you're thinking about your, what did I say earlier?
Return.
The return. That's all you're thinking about.
Yep.
So that's the mindset. I ain't gonna spend too much time with it. That's the mindset. So remember, just decide. And then it takes you back to the thing. All right, so Curtis deal, clear title. That's a good question.
How is that possible?
How did all those things pass on the title?
Quick,
That's probably
quick claim.
clear.
Them quick claims.
That's why I think
That's the purpose of the title, sir.
Because he didn't see the
liens.
liens.
Man, that's how I feel. Like,
Maybe
you
they didn't do their
lawyer.
You can buy a house with liens on it as
Right.
long as they say, look, you're
It's
buying a
okay,
house
it's
with
okay.
liens.
But he
Yeah,
didn't
but I
want
was
some
told I was getting a clear
$3,200
title.
note.
I got told I was getting a clear title.
Can't you sue?
You're apparel
He can.
He can.
Go ahead, John.
Your apparel insurance.
I do have title insurance. Yeah.
Well,
the
then
title
they pay-
insurance
they're
company
supposed to pay for it.
would have to do would pay for it.
Right. So you could. Then if you got
So you
title
can probably investigate that. It's
I
hard
wanna know.
to,
Maybe they didn't do their.
I don't wanna get caught with that.
but a title company?
That's
We
it.
put so
That's scary.
much on them. That's scary. Go
You want to know something that's crazy?
ahead.
I've seen it happen.
See? Me too.
I've seen it happen.
You seen it happen.
You know why? Because when I was doing mortgages, that messes with my money now. It's like,
Right.
What the
that's
fact
exact-
that
The
they found
title's cloudy.
a problem
So
with
what
the,
you
they
did
found
you
a lien?
actually read the
Yeah.
title?
No, that's good. But he didn't know about the lien.
You looked at the whole
They cleared the
title.
title.
It's a page.
Yeah.
So the title is pages. Like the
I got it in
deed,
my pen.
the title itself.
I have the whole thing. I have all my closing docs in my van right
All
now.
right, so who you gonna get suing to get you back your money?
So go get it.
No. He don't even have to do that. He has title insurance.
No, listen.
Okay.
The title. You yourself as the investor, you can read your title.
Right.
You get it?
Because it goes through all. Why don't you get
Let
it?
me get it.
Yeah, go get it.
it goes with you
Exhibit
everywhere.
A. It's we can see what was in the title. Right? Y'all never see it? We're gonna see a title.
Did you want your stuff in here?
How do you know which title company it is?
Your code, your gift and stuff?
Joe,
Just see.
how do you know for the title
You
company?
doing the title.
Well,
search.
usually the attorneys don't. You can look up title companies wherever they close, because a title company has to close the property. And usually by oath, they're supposed to let you know, they got lawyers in New York.
Yeah, they have to be.
That's why I say I
It's
want
like a
to
big process.
Yeah.
I'll
So
never,
they,
I'll
the
make
fact
sure
that he even
nobody
has the
those
house,
things.
like they gave it to him with all this, no water meter,
Yeah,
is
those
there
guys
an
are
inspection
very
that has to be done?
Right, right.
Yeah, all of that.
Depends on what the
But the
deed,
thing-
But you
depends
know,
on what
the
the deed
lawyer
was, though, if
doesn't
it's
actually
quick claim
do
deed,
this. He has his
then-
paralegal.
then that doesn't mean
Yeah,
you
but
get.
he's also
But he's liable. He's
He's
liable.
liable.
He's
At the end of the
liable.
day, it don't matter.
Things
Was
happen.
it a sale?
That's the crazy
Or
part.
was it a
He's
deed?
like,
Yeah.
You put yourself at risk for this.
Lot of
Right,
things.
but no, but if he it was written down in the ad that he bought
I better
the
look
property
at that. But
with a
just
quick
saying.
quick claim deed, that doesn't mean that
That's crazy.
they're responsible for the title.
That's true.
responsible.
So that's crazy how that's even an option to buy a
Oh, what'd
property.
you say, Joe?
Yeah, quick claim.
How could you buy a property that's,
With liens
That's
on
the
it.
types of deeds that that's what they have. You know,
Yeah.
it's like people
So-
just buy things without having it.
You guys know how to register?
so you could sell, you could technically sell a house to somebody that
yeah.
you don't have the title to.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're good.
So,
yeah. I mean, people do that a lot.
Well, what happens
People
is
do
you
that.
sell your share of the property to another person.
so you
Right.
can
That's a quick claim. So my interest, I can sell it to you, no matter what's going on with the property. You don't need a title, so you don't gotta look at a title. If I sell you my interest in a property, do a quick claim.
And also with the title, you have to make sure there's no liens on the property.
Right, so to make sure there's no liens, if the title company says to you it's a clear title,
Right.
now what do? You
Well-
gotta read it, right?
Yeah. Well, then you can.
All right,
So,
cool.
so, in terms of where we learn about the deeds, we learn the deeds here in the tax lien. So all the liens and the deeds question, when we talk about this type of deed, that type of deed. So what we want to know in Curtis' situation is what type of deed. Now I do see it says consideration of $10. So somehow the deed was just transferred. I don't know if you paid tax. If it was only $10, they did something.
They did something.
Right, because it's not saying you bought the house for $490.
Their whole setup was murky, bro. I don't know.
So you have
assuming the attorney.
the abstract thing. That's the
Yeah.
these are the that's the title part.
This is-
Because you got the
You're
note
right.
here.
Yeah, the note is here. The note is right here.
So this is the note. Let me see. And that's your application.
Yeah, that's my application.
So this is the note. Your total loan is $729. So that's
Right,
included.
but that's including the 255 from HUD. So if that 255 does not get, if I only spend the 179, this number gets reduced by the difference of 255 to 179.
All right, so you got a note here. So to learn
Yeah.
about the
That's what
note,
I asked, man.
y'all know what the note is.
Yeah, Joe, Curtis,
Yes.
they provided you the attorney at closing? Did you get your own attorney?
Like I said, I was dealing with people that were supposedly friends
so
that
you
I've
didn't-
known
so they
for
appointed
years,
them.
and they provide the attorney. Which
What
is why I
attorney-
thought-
what
which is why I
attorney you would've
thought they
gave
were
him?
included themselves.
I don't self-promote.
Now,
No,
you
I
know
got
what?
a guy, he's like.
Rick got an attorney. Rick has an attorney, and this attorney is so negative. I call him negative, but what he says, I say he's negative. But Rick will tell you that.
He's protecting your interests.
Yeah.
So he
Mark
calls
is
him negative. That's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to be negative. He's supposed to alert you to stuff that you're not thinking about. But Joe, it says,
Oh, it goes against Joe's.
no, it's not that. It's
Okay.
just, I want to do the deal. I like the deal. But he's going to say, hey, did you pay attention to this? Did you make sure the title is clear? Or whatever. Something like that. So he
Okay.
calls him negative. But I
That's
call
his guy.
he's my protector.
That's good.
We use
Want that.
I pay him to protect me. So I don't make
But every time I show a deal to Mark, he's like, nah.
Not a good deal.
Everything is not a good deal. It's a bargain and sale deal.
That means he has to check everything.
You see that? Very important. You see this?
They didn't tell him that.
You got that? Bargain and sale deed means he had to check everything.
Yeah.
They stake no claims on the deed. Bargain and sale deed. Especially when it's saying you bought this house for you got a note for $700K?
Yeah,
But it's saying on the deed, it's saying you bought it for $10.
that's it.
What happened to all that money?
That's even
That's
weird how
crazy.
that's illegal.
Where did it
Now I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
from my experience, when you see the $10 thing or $1, it's a tax thing. They say it's just like some kind of transfer, right?
That's it.
That's it. So if we were to look up this Bronx property, it might show that it won't show that it was purchased for the 7.
For the 7.
Nah.
It was
If we
showing
looked it up,
for $10.
if we looked it up, you got Prop
I've
Street.
seen that. I've seen
It's
that.
like when you buy used
So
mug.
pull it up,
Yeah.
right? Juan
$10.
Carlos?
I'm like, what does that
Oh,
mean?
Geodown. Give me the address. Kurt.
855 East
Hold on,
I'm
218th.
gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put it right here. 855
East 218th Street, Bronx, New
East.
York,
218
10467.
Bronx, New York. Say it again.
10467.
All right, look that up and let's look at the sale history on this property. PropStream and Geodata and
Property Shark.
Property Shark. There we go. All three of them. We got Property Shark. We got PropStream. We got Geodata in the building. Anybody use iOS?
Yeah, I got iOS.
Okay.
Do it all right.
I can do
But
it on- I can
nah,
do it
it's a New York City thing. iOS, you can look up iOS too. But here's the address. Let's see what the sale history, right,
Right.
is to see if it says that what he purchased the property for.
What do you say?
When did you buy it?
It has his name
May
on
of
it.
last year.
May of last year, so it should be
The last day
recorded.
of
It has
May
his
of
name
last
on
year.
it.
Has your name on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 490?
Oh, it says 490.
Yeah, and then right before that it has 173, 250.
Okay.
It says at arm's
Finance.
length.
Yeah, yeah. Got you. I got your name right there too.
They got your name. So it says arm's length.
Yeah. Right there. I'm not sure.
I would show it on the screen, but
So per 5/31/2018.
so it says purchase price 490.
490. That's the.
And what's the one set? What does it say on PropStream, Juan Carlos?
Hmm?
What does it say on PropStream? So this is check. So you got the purchase
How
price.
much he
here.
bought it for?
Yeah,
At 490.
yeah.
And then right before that, what is it, 173? 250.
So what's the 170? It's him too?
That right before Curtis, it was
It was.
A5.
It's an LLC.
it was an LLC. And
Yeah,
then
Ram Abstract.
They transferred it.
Abstract LLC.
Yeah,
That's the yeah. Yeah, that's what I bought.
So the LLC bought it for how much?
173, 250.
They got it for 173, 250,
250.
and then they sold it to you for 490.
Wow.
Right? You see the markup a little bit, but he demoed it and did some stuff.
He demoed it, yeah. Yeah.
Before.
2016.
All right.
Yeah, he probably short sold it and got it for sale. Turned it down.
It was a foreclosure. So he short sold
Probably
it
short sale.
Foreclosure short. It was four.
It wasn't
Four.
it's not no foreclosure.
No. Short
before
sale.
that.
It's a 426. They short sold it to 173 and sold it for 490.
There you go.
What was that?
426, say it again.
426, 349.
And then they short sold it to this.
To 173, whatever, and then
sold it
to
And
him
then
for
sold
490.
Right?
Yeah, they
It's not funny, but it's
nah, it's crazy. They
It's
really
just like it's
they
what,
really
they, what they say, you don't know what you don't
Yeah,
know, right?
that's true.
Like I got
But we've heard about all of this.
that's why you're here.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen.
But it's a blessing in
For my-
disguise that let me here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, so for
Yeah,
people
we all
that are
take
brand
it.
new,
We all gotta learn.
brand new here,
All of us.
brand new, right? Sam, you brand new too. I like Sam. The thing is that we have classes on every subject here. So it's up to you. There's no reason, right? Or the reason is reduced to make a huge mistake. It doesn't mean you're not gonna make a mistake. Obviously you're gonna make, we still make mistakes or things like that. But that whole sequence, purchase, short sale, then sold again, rehab loan, it's a bunch of, this is why I say, you have to really be getting deep. It's so many layers to understand. Just one transaction, right? And sometimes it's enough to knock somebody out.
It was enough for me to be daunted enough to take the advice of the people who knew more, who were supposed to be looking out for my best interest. Because I'm like, I can't learn all this stuff.
Right.
I need help, and they're like, we're gonna help you. Don't worry.
But sometimes people don't. They don't even. Only the people that. Only these guys, the first layer, know what's going on.
Right.
Sometimes the people that's helping you, they don't have systems like what we do.
So I told you there was a guy who I'm really close with,
Right.
who's really had my best interests at heart, but he was that guy. These other guys were in with the bankers.
Right.
They're the ones who, who brought the bankers to the situation. They're the ones who were filing the application.
They know more.
They know a lot more.
They know a lot more than your guy.
They also, I found out later, that they did time after that 2008 crash for nefarious legends.
Man, that's
They
not
did.
good.
Yes, they did sometime about 3 years, two.
Yo.
The bank is the biggest gang.
They are.
Like they are so gangster.
They are.
It's insane.
Yeah. They have other pressures and other things to look at. So here, let's go over the classes. I'm gonna list them up here. I'm gonna list them right here next to how to find a deal. So that one deal, the classes that we gotta look at. We got deeds, right? That's right there, tax, liens, and deeds, right? Tax and liens. We got title and escrow.
Management.
I'm just putting it here.
What?
The classes.
Oh, okay.
Right here, just this one. So title and escrow.
Refinance.
I heard my arm playing basketball.
Sounds like the Middle East.
I pulled, so.
Pull the muscle.
It hurts.
Okay, what else am I putting up?
Title, escrow, let me get this.
Your best penmanship, though.
So we got title, escrow, tax liens and deeds, understanding mortgages. Damn. Right here. Can she see?
We can't read that.
Foreclosures. Just make it big, just like.
I'm trying to get out of my nurse handwriting. Okay.
Understanding mortgages. We got foreclosures to understand that process.
What's the next one?
You got foreclosures up there? Foreclosures.
Is that getting kind of? I'm sorry. I write really tiny, you guys.
You're
Don't ask the wrong
very
person.
clean. It's
That's
like really
really
close together.
Okay.
Due diligence.
Your letters are like family.
Don't feel bad. I always
Due diligence.
Okay.
Is that it? So we got deeds, title, understanding mortgage, foreclosures, due diligence. That's really, if you took those classes, you'd be able to kind of, because forget the price. The price that you purchased the property for market, okay.
Well, that's not really market. A market in that area is like $750 to $800.
Right, because they put in the
They put
renovation
the
in.
renovation on top.
That
still
cool.
falls
Because
under
you were
market.
supposed to make money from the income.
Right, now if I'm supposed to if I was to be able to get the renovation done, if I had gotten it done at the 179, I would have still came in a little bit under market. I would have went into the home with some value. You know
How
what I
much
mean?
you would say?
Oh well, let's see. That would be about 669.
Right.
So if you look at it on the low end in that area, market value is 750.
Yeah, so you would have still had about
I would have
100K.
almost 100K.
All right. So you were looking at 669 and then 750.
750, yeah. There's some in the area that go for 8, but
So 100K. So that's why I'm not really stressed about the price part that he got it for, because it's more of a rental, and he gets some equity. The main thing, the problem was here, right around the title and the due diligence of the title and the sale and everything. The parts that he didn't understand.
And the renovation became a big headache because I didn't understand that either.
Reno. Woo!
I had contractors. I had a contractor that told me I had to pay him $25,000. Yeah, got to put on a job. They said I had to pay him $25,000, or he wouldn't sign a lien waiver. So he tried to extort me for $25,000 before he put a nail in it. And
that's the kind of contractor that gives you the tail light guarantee.
Right.
As long as you can see the tail light of their vehicle, it's guaranteed. As soon as they turn a corner, no guarantee.
Right. Now see, only because people around me wasn't standing to make any of that money, they explained to me that was you know, get them off. They was like, just get them off the job.
Home inspections.
Being that he's having all of these issues.
Title issues.
Yeah, the title issues and also a little bit of issues with the rental, right?
Right.
What is his best plan of action now?
So the first thing I want to know for him is how much does he have left
Okay,
in the drawers that he's due from the loan that he was already approved for.
okay,
So in understanding mortgages, the 203K loan is a rehab loan.
right,
So what we want to know is how much does he have left?
okay, in order to finish off,
Right.
okay,
And then from there, we can kind of work on his steps.
okay. So that's his first action step.
Right. That's what I told him.
Did you say this was a HUD home or?
Yes.
Oh, okay. This,
So let's do this, where we kind of check the renovation. What does he have left?
Curtis, how'd you acquire the house?
Yeah, like I said, a friend introduced me to someone that I've been familiar with for years, but wasn't like close with. You know what I mean? And they found the house. So they found the deal. Yeah, but they're immersed in the real estate business. You know what I mean? So they found the deal.
So finding deals.
And they facilitated the deal as well.
Gotcha.
So here's the place where I know that you can learn about how to deal with contractors and stuff, and that's the fix and flip classes. The fix and flip will always talk about where to get contractors. And when you get your classes, Kurt, you're gonna have the fix and flip stuff to learn how to deal with those guys. This thing. So financial strategies, fix and flip. Money, hold on. Rehabbing is a class too. Foreclosures, lease options, tax. So that's everything.
Alright, so I know, let me see.
Oh, you getting the number now?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the number right.
Fix and flip too. Big one. What fix and flip?
I'll put it up big and bold this time.
Just put, yeah.
Right
Try to
underneath
get,
there?
yeah, fix and flip. Is it getting bigger? There you go.
Does that look better?
Yes.
Okay.
A little bit.
You did it about right.
That's it.
All right, so we went over Curtis's deal, brand new. We introduced our new team members, which is cool.
Congratulations.
Congratulations
guys.
again. Salute to you. Remember what you learned, right? You look for people. You see the advantage of people? Just in the room, all these different minds, everybody has something to add to help him in his situation. You understand?
I'm looking at not similar situation, but I'm in a situation right now where my dad passed. So
Okay.
I'm in the Bronx. It's me, my sister, my brother.
Okay.
So he is the what you call that?
Executor? You had a will? Your dad had a
My
will?
dad had a will. He said the house belongs to all his 3 kids.
Okay.
And so my brother now is trying to do a probate to get the house in
He wants a
our
probate.
name.
Mhm.
And yeah.
Okay, that's cool. You doing that now?
He's doing that now. My brother is doing that now, trying to get the house in our names. But he just gave me a paper for me to fill out and sign, saying he is the executor, and I acknowledge that.
So is it a waiver and consent?
I think so, something like that.
That's the thing.
What's that?
It's a waiver and consent, meaning that you're waiving.
Your rights to the property.
Right? I could take a picture. I didn't sign or anything.
You gotta
yet,
see,
though.
because if there's a will,
Yeah.
you have to consent that he's gonna
I have a copy of the
execute.
will. Yeah.
And he's gonna execute the will, and you're cool with that.
Yes. That's
Because what happens is you could fight the will.
Mhm.
You can say, nah, I don't want my brother to execute the will. Right, so right now.
But even if he's the executor, it doesn't mean that she doesn't have any rights. She's only if she signs.
Well, it depends on what that paper is. Waiver and
Yeah.
consent
Right.
based on the instructions of the will. So it's saying that you're cool,
Yeah.
you're okay with what the will says,
Yes. Yes.
and you do agree that your brother can execute the will
Right.
based
right.
on the instructions of your dad,
Yes, yes,
right?
yeah,
So if that's fine,
yeah, okay.
it's just a waiver of consent to the will.
Yes, yes.
Like, I read the will, I understand,
Yes.
I'm cool with it.
Yes, so he's doing that probate, he's in the process of doing that right now.
Right.
So I was telling William, that's our first house, she could talk to him. I could give her his info.
Yeah, you
Wait.
can.
And I could make money both ways.
I knew there was something over
right?
there. I'm waiting for it.
Hey, that's why we here, to make some money, right?
Her waiving her rights away to the property, right?
Well, it could be if it was just an admin.
Okay,
So now the class of that, deal of the decade.
okay, yes, yes, I understand that, but I was trying to figure out whether or not if she was waiving her rights away or not.
No, in deal of the decade, when you, a waiver and consent form, she can concede to the will.
Right,
When there's no will, then you're waiving your rights,
Okay,
100%.
alright.
So intestate, so meaning the will is the last testament, his,
Yes.
it's your dad,
Yeah.
his last instruction, that's the will. So when you consent to the will, so I think that's the paper.
That's what he's trying to do.
It said waiver and
He's
consent.
trying to get my dad's name off and put our name on it.
Yes, right. So he has
Can't
to
do nothing in the
transfer,
house
can't do nothing.
Unless our name. No.
Right, but he has to you know what?
Oh, because he's not
This is
using
good
it-
for you.
He's not using the money, right?
No, he's trying to do it
That's why.
himself.
No, that's not why.
Why?
There's a will.
Yeah.
I got a question, and everybody's gonna hear this question. Her dad passed, how long ago?
In May.
Okay, condolences, right? Does her dad still own the house?
At the moment, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why. He still owns the deed.
Yeah, yeah,
So the deed has to be transferred to them.
yeah,
In like a deed transfer, there has to be a deed transfer. Because the deceased still owns the property, right? And the person in charge, your dad appointed your brother
Right.
to execute his instructions, to step in and speak for him, right? We got a class for that, come on.
already. You want to put deal of the decade?
Yeah. I want you to put this.
Yo, Joe, you wanna hear something extremely odd?
Yes.
Myself and William, we used to market for AT&T.
Y'all used to do a lot of stuff.
Yo, listen, you
Right?
gotta get to the bag.
Mortgage, market,
HVAC.
AT&T,
HVAC.
HVAC, master plumber. Right? How many things?
Yeah, listen, it all prepared me for this. So
Yeah.
this woman wanted DirecTV, but couldn't get it because her husband passed away.
Really?
Because everything's in his name.
Oh.
So I call him up. They're like, yeah, she needs a submit a death certificate. I'm like, what? To get cable? This is crazy.
Right.
So it's like you can't really do much of anything without a will.
Oh, why you
You know what I'm saying?
I tried